Hello friends and back to Chessopedia. So today I decided to make a fun video. Today we are going to be playing Blitz chess games on chess.com. So the website link of chess.com has been given in the description box below, so you can go, and I'll be playing Blitz game with time control of 3 minutes plus 2 seconds. Also in the last I will be sharing the key moments which I thought had a great impact. All of your suggestions regarding the moves played in the game are highly appreciated. So, friends, relax, sit back, enjoy, and let's play. So, let's start our first match. So, our first match has appeared, and we are black. Let's see what. Okay, it's placed g4. I think it's the Grops opening. Let's just pawn d5, attacking on g4. Maybe play bishop g2. Okay, c4. I'm not sure if I should go in for taking. Okay, I'll just leave it because I just don't want to go into any traps if there are any. CD, let's go CD. So maybe his plans after bishop g4, he could play queen f4 check, both attacking this and this. So maybe it's possible. Let's just simply develop our knight. Now develop the bishop, probably. I really don't want to play e6 stuff because the bishop will be kind of sleeping over there then. If I play knight f6, then okay, this is coming g5. That's what his plan is of g4, drops opening. So I'll go with e6 and let's see, because I don't think I have any other option. So let's just go with that. And I don't think there's knight to c3 and pushing g5. So I'll play queen b6. I'll go in for some exchange. And I'm not sure if he'll take it because he's played g4. It's not really a weakness, I would say, but after I take this, I have a double pawn, but I'm really happy with that because my rook is open and I really like that. So I'll go bishop b4, attacking the knight and pinning it with the king. So now I'm threatening d4 if he's able to see it. Okay, a3, I guess d4 is still coming because if he can't take it, otherwise I'll just grab his rook. So d4, let's go with that. Bishop d2 is losing because just dc3, and you can't take this again because the rook takes a1, and if you take with the bishop, then I'll just be a piece up. Okay, so I guess we won a piece in the starting itself. I can play rook a3, seems interesting. Yeah, rook a3, because now I'm just won another pawn. Rook c1 should be played. Rook a3, bishop a3. So yeah, see, I just won a piece in some miscalculations that were done by white. And now it's very easy for me because I've got a piece, I have a better position, and my king is also safe, like there's no attacking plan for white. Maybe it just resigns. Okay, knight f3, knight f6, attacking the pawn. I'm really not eager to take pieces of pawns right now. Rather, I just want to save myself first, just build up myself, and then I will go in for some exchanges, and eventually I should win because I'm just a piece up. But still I have to be careful because you should not be over excited in these positions. So bishop d6 back. I can play f6 also. Rook a8, so he's trying to pin it, but his plan would of course fail because just rook d8 and just protect my rook, where the bishop cannot be attacked more than once. e4, okay. So yeah, of course he will try his best to try to hang on with the game, but like I said, this is really very bad for him, and I'm not sure if he'll be able to survive it much longer. So knight takes e5, I'll just stick with my bishop, probably bishop, or let me see, a bishop of course, then e5, d4, then a bishop to c7, yeah. And then I'll just move my bishop for some simple thing, like I just don't want to keep it pinned anymore. I just want to exchange as many pieces as I can. So just bishop d7. If he takes, good for me. If don't takes, then again good for me because I just develop a piece, and I'll go with b5, b4 attack so that I remove his pawn. Then d4 is also weak. I'll go here knight a5, trying to post my knight on c4 where it is very much comfortable and happy as well. and I can put my bishop on c6 on the line of his bishop, so that it's good for me. Knight to c4, attacking his bishop, and he can't move his bishop to f2, or this would have been fall. So bishop c6 now, and I'll just play b5. So you see my position is very easy to play. Nothing much here. Let's see what he does. b5. Just one thing, that my time is not really um, low, so I don't really need to be in any worry, but I need to be careful of his tricks. So let's see what he plays. h4 is trying to make a pawn storm, but as I said, these pawns are enough for stopping all of his pawns. These 5 pawns are enough. So let's just go on with some exchange plans. Let's go b6 with the plan of exchanging on rook a8, and of course he won't exchange. And once he moves his, okay, play rook a7 first. So I'll just defend it. I don't mind 7, and this rook 8 is coming. So bishop a3 is not possible. d5. Okay. Okay. I think I did something wrong. Oh, my bishop is construct. Okay, no, I have bishop it, of course. Let me just think if there's something much better. I'm gonna take it maybe first. Or no, I'll play just bishop a8 simply without any threats, because if I take in there's some confusion with g6. I just don't want to go in any confusion. I just want to be a piece plus and play simple. d6 f6. Now he is left with only 4 main pawns. Like these two, just remove it. 2 mainly, or maybe 1, just, yeah. So this is just better for me. He can't do much. Okay, so bishop c6 on the plan, then rook a8, the same plan that I had before. h5, fine, I will play bishop c6. So maybe he's trying to do something, but I don't really mind because I have a plan that I'm focusing on. And king e2, I just have less time, so I need to be a bit more careful about it. And now he has to exchange the rooks, after which, okay, I don't think there's much left anything. I'll play g6 and just go with that. Some exchanges if possible. Not many exchanges are done, so I'll just take the pawn. I just don't need to be worrying that I have to double pawn. This pawn is very helpful for me. Now I'll give a check, and then I'll take on this one probably. Yes, and then he takes a bishop, king. Here and he takes the this pawn. I don't really mind. Maybe takes the pawn, but then I can play knight f3 check. Or maybe I'll play king e7 first. Oh, I need to be a bit careful because he has double bishop and 2 pawns. Maybe I get checkmated, but I have the same double bishops, but I have a knight extra, which is winning for me. Bishop, okay, plays f6, 7. I'm bishop f5. I'm gonna just play knight g6, blockading everything, and I'm just gonna be with my plan of pushing this pawn till I can, and just making this bishop strict to just defend his pawn. Okay, if he doesn't defend, maybe I can just push it. Maybe I should be a bit careful about this plan as well. No, just 95 maybe. Yeah, yeah, 95. Then I can push, because otherwise I was a bit more careful about bishop c4 check, and I just don't want to take any risk over here. So now it should be winning. Now it should be winning. Bishop e4. The same plan, but now I will make my queen first. Bishop check, king to g6 probably. Okay, king g6. After f7 I have bishop to d6. Now check. I'll take the bishop as well. So yeah, this is all over for him, and I don't think there's much left. So king f4, and then let's push h2, as after f7 king g7 is just winning for me. And there's no stalemate because this pawn and this bishop are still alive. And I'm just promoting my pawn to a queen. Next move. So Maybe he just gives time out. Yes, guys, so we won the game, and this was really a very interesting game, if I say. Actually, in the start, I was surprised with the g4 move because it was unexpected. I was hoping like e4, d4, maybe c4, maybe knight f3, but he played g4, which very low players play. It's not really popular opening, but still he played. So it was nice. The opening had almost been finished, and I just got a tactical shot over there with d4, and the fact that rook on a8 is very strongly that the rook on a1 is unprotected, which I took the benefit of. So let's just go through the game once and let's just analyze and see what happened actually. So let's just open the game again. So I have just opened the game again and let's just go through with it. So I played g4, fine. I don't think any problem in it. It's an opening and nothing matters. And I don't know if the line is to take on g4 actually, because maybe it's the line, but if you are unknown with any of the opening and if you don't want to go in any kind of sort of traps and you are just trying to play simple, then I would suggest you that play kind of think what is there, because maybe there is some trick over here. So I just played c6, like I just didn't knew the opening seriously. So I just played c6 and my game was fine. So d e, queen b3, knight to c6. So just developing the pieces, bishop g2, I played e6. I played e6 because you might think that after knight to f6 it is better because my bishop is still open and I can take the pawn next. Yeah, I can, but he can come g5 and my knight is kind of bad over here because then I will go on e4 and then after knight c3 maybe there are still some complications, right? So like after knight c5, queen takes d5 is coming. So yeah, I just didn't want to go any risk, so I just played e6. Solid structure of my pawns and also I'm defending everything. Okay, I thought that okay I would develop the bishop later on. So I played knight to c3 and in this position it's not compulsory for all of you that to play the move which is going to be 6, right? Because uh, there could be many other moves like knight f6, bishop d6, bishop e7. Any move is fine over here. This queen c7 is also okay, a6. But I played queen b6 with a plan because um, after queen b6, there's a specific plan of mine that if we don't take, if we retreat, then my queen is on a good place. My queen is very happy over here. And if it takes it, that happened in the game, I will show you. And if it stays there, let's say play something like e3, fine move e3. Then I had a plan of playing the move knight to knight to f is a very nice move. And then I'm just provoking him to take it. And once I take it, okay, I see my pawn structure is bad. But the outcomes of this is very good because now my bishop is active over here. My knight is also nicely placed. It can go back or it can even go to c4 with some plans of going into center on e5. And every piece of mine is good except this pawn. Okay, so this pawn is not really I'm not really worried of it if it falls also because my pieces are so much active than him. He has only two active pieces whereas I have bishop, this rook automatically got active, this bishop also, and this knight also. So I have much more active pieces than him, which is good for me. So that was the plan for me to play queen to b6. So he just took on b6, which is fine move. He takes b6, and I got a piece on rook to a8, which was kind of sleeping, and it just got active. And now the rook on a1 is not really endangered, but it is indirectly being attacked with my rook because he has to save his pawn all the time. So he played d3. I played bishop b4. Oops, bishop b4 with the plan of playing d4 next and winning it. I knew maybe he could get into the trap, which he did. And first I thought to retreat it, but then I thought, okay, why not d4 now? Because if he takes, then this is happening, which is giving me an exchange. And after d4, bishop d2, I thought also that I will play d takes c3 and I will just get a piece, which happened. So I played d4, he played bishop d2, I played d c3, he played bc3, and I just played rook a3. And so I just won a piece simply without any much complications in the opening itself. So now better was rook c1, defending the pieces, but he just took on the rook, which I don't really liked it. And now okay, now it was I just had to be careful in this position, not to miss any of his tricks and traps. So I just pushed my king, rook e1, bishop e6. I'm just playing defensive. Like you should play defensive when you are up in material, because if you go for some attack, you might lose some material, which will be very sad for you because you're winning and then you're again losing. So that's very sad. Then just rook d8, e4, knight d5. So I just exchanging pieces, which is a common strategy. d4, bishop c7. Okay, I know his pawns are strong, but I really don't want to sacrifice any of my pieces on his pawns because I have a clear plan that I have to exchange as many pieces as I can, and then I will win it automatically. So that happened. I had a plan of rook 8, and now after d5, I was kind of shocked because I thought that 8 only the 8 square is only for rook. So I thought, okay, I think I have some blunder. But then I thought, okay, bishop 8 is still coming. So I just played it. I didn't took here because after I could have took it, I played bishop 8. Then after d6, actually, I'm a bit worried because I think I lose the piece again. Because after king d6, he takes my bishop on 8, and if I take the bishop on g2, then he takes first on this check, and then maybe this. So maybe this was winning because after bishop g2, rook c7, I can play king d6. Oops. So after bishop g2, rook c7, I can play king d6, threatening to take the rook again on c7, but still I just played simple after bishop 8, d6, and now it was all over. He just tried to stay long, but uh, fortunately he lost. So I just took the pawns. I will save over here. I just push the pawns. Knight e5, bishop f4, just pushing the pawns as much as I can. Bishop f4, I exchange as many wishes as I can. And after f7, maybe I could have removed on h8, h1, and after f8, it was still maybe white could have some chance, but I just didn't give any chance. And after king d7, he resigned because now this is protected and the queen is being promoted to the next move. So okay, he resigned over here, and this is how the game ended. So guys, this was a very interesting game and I really loved playing it, and I hope you also loved seeing it, and I hope you guessed the moves as well. So now let's just play another game and let's see what happens. So let's just start another game of 3 minutes plus 2. So our new game has just started and we are black this time. So let's see what happens. e4, let's play the French time. 5, it's a common line. Knight f6. Let's see what he plays. Bishop g5, I'll play bishop b4. Maybe he's play e5. Yes, h6. Maybe he's play bishop d2 here. Okay, bishop e3 maybe. Okay, I think the main line is bishop d2, but maybe he did some mistake. King f8. Just protecting the pawn on g7, and maybe knight g to e2 can be played here. Let's just see. Bishop d3. Okay, can't I take here? Maybe I can take. Yeah, I will take a3. Okay, so he wanted to play this line. Fine. So now maybe I can think of some tactical ideas. Let's just see what can happen over here. So maybe first I can chase the queen once, and if the queen can only go to h3, I guess it's the safe square. I don't think any other safe square for his queen. Maybe queen f3, yeah. Queen h3 or queen f3. Okay. If I play knight somewhere, let's say knight to. Okay, I think I can play bishop a5, and after b4, it's possible. Yeah, bishop h5. Yeah, it's possible. And now bishop 2, yeah. Okay. And now let's see, I will go now h5, attacking the queen on f3. He will play queen f3 maybe, or queen h3. Queen f4 he plays, okay. And now I will play knight e2 maybe. Because then he will take it and then I will take this bishop as well. Okay, and I will go knight e2. Then he takes this bishop. I will take with his bishop, and he will take with his queen. And then two pieces for both. Easy, easy, easy position. So let's go knight e2, attacking the queen. And also, I'm going to take bishop takes g2 next move. So let's see. There's knight e2, then just play bishop takes d2, and I will play c5 next. So I'm threatening to play c4 and win this bishop. Now queen to c7 is a very important move in this position because I threaten to take both pawns. Queen takes c5. Okay, maybe it's trying to push over here, but as you see, my pawn is, I think, enough for stopping all his pawns. Maybe he can go direct f5, but his king is not really that, not really that. I'm not really liking his king in the center, so I can I can take benefit of it. So I'm just playing queen b6 because I just don't want him to castle and then get free of his king problem in the center. And also I don't want his rook on f1 with his castle also done at the same point. If he plays rook f1 now, then it's fine, but if he gets another chance to castle also and bring the rook also, then I don't think it's good for me. A4, and he's eagerly want to castle short ways, but I won't just allow him like that. Simply, maybe play c3 here, then I will just gabble on b4 and develop a knight, because then my rook is also open and this is a great idea. So he plays b5, blocking in it. So I'll play knight d7 with a plan of pushing my knight to c5. And then maybe some ideas like knight d3 also I can get in there. Or maybe knight to e4 are also some ideas in this line. And this bishop can be developed. Okay, now the threat of knight to b3. Not an easy threat to stop maybe. Maybe queen c2. Oh yeah, bishop c2. And I'll just have the bishop. Maybe I move the knight now because he's still getting the castle, yeah? So I just don't want him to get the castle at any cost. So okay, I'll just play bishop d7. I don't think I can do much. So if he gets the castle, fine. I mean, okay, I don't really have any problem, but still, I'll try to defend. And my time is a bit low according to the position. It's still middle game starting. Okay, finally plays rook f1, and I get 6. I'm kind of stopping everything on the king side. 94. I don't really see where it goes next. Maybe this plan, and then maybe here, or maybe here. So we have less than 1 minute left. So just play faster. Let's just play rook to c8, and then we knight maybe rook c1. Same idea. And I will play here h4 maybe. Okay, what should we play? What should we play? Let's play bishop to back to e8. Maybe plan of knight to d7. And this should be good because my knight I don't think find a great place yet, because my plan is now queen c7, knight d7, knight b6, and finally posting it to c4 where I think it's the best place for it for the knight. So I'm just going in that position. So yeah, queen f2 finally, and I'll just play. Okay, let me see some tactics if there's no queen c7. Let's go. I don't have time, so I just shouldn't think much and just go with my plan. And of course, after 97, this is also falling, so he can't be that free to move all his pieces to whichever places it wants. So he needs to be a bit careful about my threats. So let's see what he plays. Queen h4, he goes in. So what we can do? I'll play 97. I do double attack with this, like I just defend on f6 and just kind of attack on c3 for a while. And then maybe I can play queen d8 also, trying to exchange the pieces, which maybe is good for me. I'm not sure yet if it's good, but I'll see if it's good. I'm going for some exchanges, guys, because it's kind of cramped for me and I just want to get some space. And yeah, he won't give me, yeah. Right. So then I'll go knight c5 again. Maybe I can draw and I think it's fine for me. Draw is very good because seeing my position, I'm happy with the draw. Queen e7 I'll play next. Put my queen to safer square. Okay, last time let's go queen e7. Oh, now f5 is coming. Let me see. F5 and f6, I'm kind of dead because my pieces are just not really um, the way I want. King f2. Okay, I'll go king g8 then. So I'm just trying to take it now, and it's a very intense position if I say. Okay, I finally take it. Take on here. Okay. Let's play faster. Okay. What's happening? Oh, my time is so less, guys. I'm not really see. Okay, e takes f5. Let's go, guys. Let's just go. Knight takes f5. Rook takes h2 check. Followed by queen takes e5. Let's go, guys. Queen takes e5. So I'm really worried because still not winning position. I think a bit better, but uh, we should go. Let's play queen c7. Faster, guys. Faster. King. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. I will play rook to h5. Maybe I get something over here. And now queen h2 is also coming. Hopefully. King takes. Let's see. Rook king f8. 6 seconds left, guys. Let's see. Check first. Let's see where he goes. Taking it. Okay. Let's see. Bishop c6 sacrificing. Okay, I'll take it. I will accept it. Takes again. Okay, now play rook e5. Okay, I'm a bit relaxed, maybe. Okay. The only move. Let's go. I don't know, guys, what will happen. So I'll just keep praying for me. Maybe I get survived, or maybe I lost. I lose. So okay. What happens? Check. Okay, guys. So I think I will win. Hopefully. Okay, now I get exchange. And finally my time is more than him. Okay guys, finally I win because of time, guys. What a game. It's really amazing. Like, I was not really bad if I say in the starting, but finally I managed to win. Like, it was very hard beating game. It was very amazing. So let's just go through this game and let's just analyze and see the points that were very crucial, and let's just go through the game once. So yeah, I have just loaded the game and now let's just go through the game and let's see what happened. So he started with e4. I was black this time. Hence e5 at 6 bishop to e3. So this is the classical advanced variation. So he plays bishop e3 and I don't know if this is the main line. I guess the main line is to play bishop to d2, after which he take and just knight e4 with equal opportunities for both. But he went bishop b3. I'm really not prepared with this line. So I just went with my normal move, knight to e4. He played queen g4 and now king f8. He played bishop to d3. I took on c3. I think that's the best move over here. He took with his he played a3 and I played bishop a5. Maybe there was better move over here, like h5 was better over here because I had some chances, yeah, but okay. Anyways, bishop a5 is not really bad, like it's not really losing. He played bishop d2, making out the fact that the bishop is unprotected and can't be protected immediately. So now I just played h5, queen f4, knight e2. So just exchanging the pieces as the position persists. So c5, and after queen to f4, you can just think what will happen next. Oh, not sorry. After queen to e3, actually, I'll just give you some seconds and try to find black's next move, which is very interesting. And it didn't happen in the game because there's a sneaky trap which black has right now. But you can still pause the video and try to find it. So I hope you are able to find it. It's very easy. Like, I just thought to just ask you this. So this is just c4 and you just get the bishop over here. So that's not really much hard. I hope you have find it. So now let's go into the game. After c5 I took the pawn and I just played queen c7. Very important move. Like after I play knight c6, he would have played f4 only. And then after I play, let's say queen e7, then b4. Oops, sorry, not b3, of course. Of course, not b3, b4. And then, of course, white is better due to his c. His pawns are just crushing me over. See these pawns. I mean, they're just dominating me, and of course, this square. If the knight gets into here, then it's going to be really, really deadly for me. So yeah, of course, this is not good, and we should just play queen c7 in this position. So now he played f4, so protecting the pawn, and because it was double, so he didn't protected this pawn. I just took it without much thinking. So now b4, he attacked my queen. Queen b6, a very important move because stopping the castle immediately. So I played a4, still trying to prolong, like plays a5. I move my queen, and then he finally gets to castle, but I wasn't in the mood to give him the right to castle. I played a5, b5, blocking it. Maybe c3 or rook b1 was better because after b5, this bishop on this diagonal seems to be not really great. But anyways, b5 is a very good move. Like it's not at all bad. Knight d7, c3, knight d7 because of the plan to play knight to c5 and much future plans. But better, I didn't thought that after knight c5 there wouldn't be much options for my knight. But later I got to know that okay, the knight on c5 was really bad and just maneuvered it later on in the game. So he played c3, 57, just developing the pieces over here. Rook f1. Finally, he forgot the plan of his to castle, and finally, my queen is now free. g6, a knight to d4, rook to c8. So I just developing my pieces and putting some kind of pressure on the c3 pawn, mainly, and rook to c1, and I played rook bishop to e8 with the plans of maneuvering my knight to d7 and my queen to c7 and then knight to b6 and then the knight to c4. So he played queen f2, queen c7, just going in the plan. Maybe here queen d8 was better, but nevertheless queen c7, queen h4, knight to g7, bishop to d3, and now just queen to d8 with the plan again the same. I could have saved one of my tempo, but never mind. uh, this happened, and if he would have taken it, let's just see what would have happened if he would take it. Take, I think c4 is good. I would have played rook c1, king d2, take, maybe takes the rook, and after knight b6, basically after bishop b3, maybe bishop 8, bishop b3, protecting the pawn, and after playing king e7, I think it's still better because he gets the right to rule on this square and basically on d8, but after rook c1, king d8, I could have still prolonged with it, and I could have maybe um, make out with the game, and maybe I could have won in this position also. But this had some less chances, so just declined the queen exchange because, as you see, his position is really dominating. He's dominating all of my pieces. See, my pieces are, you see, my pieces all are on last rank. Seriously, this is very bad for me. So I just had to maneuver it. I played knight c5, just moving my pieces forward. c2, knight c7 again. So just with this plan of b6 and c4, he pushed g4 with the fact that this is not protected, so I can't not have taken g4. Queen e7, oops, sorry, queen e7. So just making my queen more active. King f2, king g8, d5, f5 finally, and I took on g4 because of the fact that this has happened. And if you would have saw my game, then the time here was I had kind of 20 seconds and my opponent kind of 30 seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds. So took it, I took here, and I took much time over here, and then I only had 5 seconds and my opponent still had kind of 20 seconds. So I played e takes f5 over here, taking much time. Knight takes f5 because this is a very crucial moment. King g1, and I took on e5. So basically I get a structural position over here, and I'm fine with it. Like the time is low, I just want to exchange pieces and go into the end game so that I get chances. But I didn't thought of rook e1. It was really a great move played by him because I just had to play queen, and after 97 I had to play king f8. After knight c8, I was just about to take this knight. I thought, okay, let me just take it faster because I have to save my time. But okay, then I thought, then I immediately get to know that this rook is also prolonged with this queen. So yeah, I can't take it. So I just played rook h5. He pushed rook e8. Maybe he must have calculated something. King c8, rook e1, king f8, rook to e2 played, and he just trying to save this check. So I just I just checked him first, and then after king to g2, I just gobbled the knight immediately. And now I had a few seconds right now. I had around 10 seconds because I was playing 3 plus 2 seconds, so I had increment in there as well. So that's why I had some time. Bishop to g6, and I was kind of scared because he plays bishop to g6, and I can't really decline the exchange because otherwise it's totally devastating after bishop f5, and I'm just losing. So I just got greedy and just took it, which is good in this position. So queen takes c6, rook e5. Finally, this move came to my mind, or else after rook to h8, I think there can be something like maybe rook f2 or maybe something like queen f5, and after rook e7 is not really good for me. Like you can play check, I can play king h8, and then it's rook e7. Very hard for me to defend, and if nothing white gets, then he also gets a knight on d7, and the queen on g6 is threatening a sneaky mate. So if rook h6 stopping it, just queen f7, king, and just a simple mate. So that's why after queen g6 I played rook e5, a very important move which had to be played, or else I would have just lost. Rook f2, and I was again scared because king e7, rook f7. I thought, okay, king d8, rook f8 is coming, and then after rook e8, queen e8 is coming. But then I thought, okay, I'm safe. Finally, I'm safe because knight is there. That's why, guys, if you have a knight with your king, then chances are that you would not get mated. Likely, you would not get mated. But this is the same case. I had my knight, which protected me all the way. King d8, queen g8, rook e8. Just bring the rook in for the defense. He played check. I just pushed my king, queen d5, bishop g8, and finally after rook f8, this is just winning. And I'm sure that I'm winning over here, so no chance for white. And he just had his time, which he just allowed to run his time because he also know that here it's just over for him. So guys, what a interesting game. Like it was very interesting game. And I was really very surprised that I won finally because I was thinking that I would lose and then okay, fine. I would lose the game, but I won it and I really loved winning it. Yeah, that was really a very nice session of Blitz game. Hope you enjoyed it and I hope you get some new ideas to show it in your games as well. So if you did enjoy it, then a like is much appreciated and do share it with all of your friends. If you are new to the channel, then join our family by subscribing in below and join the ride with me. So guys, this was all for today. I hope you enjoyed it and we will meet soon in our next video. Till then, bye.